MrYorkieLoverFitness.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
Hey, how you guys doing today? I'm Jason from Mr. Yorkie Lover Fitness, and today's date is May 9th, 2016, and that's a special date because this would have been Leroy Colbert's 83rd birthday, and it's also coincidentally my uncle's birthday. He turned 81 today, and he is still with us. So I thought this would be a good time to put up another Leroy Colbert video. Now, what I have today is something that I found on the internet. Someone alerted me to it probably about 6 months ago or so, and it was a commercial that contained Leroy Colbert, and it says Tony Road, but I'm looking at this, I'm thinking this has to be his bodybuilding buddy Reg Lewis. And Leroy had told me about this story once before, that he went to Italy, and now I'm not sure on all the dates, times, the age of Leroy, where he was at in his bodybuilding career, but this was either sometime in the 50s or maybe even early 60s. But around that time, the history of bodybuilding wasn't like, there weren't a lot of bodybuilders walking around like today. Everywhere you go, you'll see some muscular guy here or there, even muscular women. But back in the 50s and 60s, you really didn't see that many of these people. So what they would do, and this is Reg Lewis was a bodybuilder and he got into acting. What they would do is they were always looking to make like Hercules type movies, and they would fly them, and usually these things were made like in Italy or some other European country for really cheap. They were like B movies, you know, and so they would fly them over there. And so Leroy had told me this story once, and they flew him over there, and he was gonna try to, you know, get into doing some acting since he couldn't. I'm thinking this was after his bodybuilding career, once he injured his foot, and so he was gonna try to get into acting. But he went over there, and they were working on a movie. And I remember when Leroy was still alive, we tried to, you know, he told me the story, so we tried to find this stuff, and we couldn't really find it. Then we came across these pictures that we happened to find, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. We came across these pictures of him in Italy. So, you know, and here the pictures are right now. So if you look at the first picture, this is of them going, you know, walking through the airport, I guess. I think they arrived in Italy, so they're walking through the airport. And then here's another picture where Leroy is holding up an airline stewardess, and like I said, and like this, I'm pretty sure that's Reg Lewis right there. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but they have this guy listed as Tony Road, and I don't know who, but I'm pretty sure that's Reg Lewis. And then the other picture is, they look like they're in the airport gift shop, and like I said, once again, this is in Italy. And then the last picture we have is they're probably in the airport commissary or restaurant, you know, getting ready. Well, maybe no, that still might be the gift shop. I see a lot of dishes and stuff, so it's probably another picture of them in the gift shop. So, like I said, I'm not sure of Leroy's age in this photo, and I'm not really, like, from what I found online, it said 1962, but I don't know about that date. So anyhow, so the movies that they were working on, he was working on a movie over there, and he thinks they never released it. If they did, it was only released like in Italy. So, you know, there's no footage we ever found for it. And I always did look, but that's the beauty of the internet, is stuff will pop up that you never knew existed, or that was destroyed, and someone will have it, and they'll throw it out there and you just come across it. So here is the video. It's like a commercial that Leroy worked on, and I knew he worked on a movie, but I guess he worked on a commercial too. And I don't know what they're selling in this commercial, but let me just narrate you through this. So here's Leroy and who I think is Reg Lewis walking, you know, around a pool, and they see a beautiful girl, and she's ogling them. Then they're doing their titty shaking thing that Leroy did in one of his videos, trying to impress her. I guess that's what they tried to impress women that day, and back in the 50s or 60s when this was made. So they're sitting down with their drinks, and so now they want to try and impress her some more. So they're going to arm wrestle, and the girl looks like she's really getting into it. And as Leroy and Reg are walking away, flexing still, the girl seems like maybe she's all hot and bothered, and now she's stepping into the pool to cool herself off. So, like I said, I don't know what they were advertising. I don't know if they were advertising, maybe a hotel, or they're advertising a pool, or they're advertising that girl's bikini, or the sodas they're drinking. It's like who knows what they were advertising in the time. But it's really quite interesting to watch this thing. And like I said, this was brought to my attention by one of the Leroy's fans, I'm guessing 5 or 6 months ago. But now actually it probably had to be, it's probably right after Leroy had passed in November. So I thought this was a good way to honor Leroy on what would have been his 83rd birthday. And one thing I used to love to do is I used to love filming a video of Leroy on his birthday, because I thought it was just kind of cool that, hey, this is documenting that day, your birthday, and you're filming a video. So if you go back through his videos, there's a lot of videos that he filmed on his birthday. We did it for 5 or 6 years straight, and so I figured it's appropriate to do one today. I miss the guy. There's not a day that goes by I don't think of him. I have his pictures all over my house. And I have two workout stations, and the one workout station I did buy from Leroy, when he was moving and he no longer needed it, so and wanted to help him out with the cash, and I didn't really need it either because I already had a workout station. But I want if we would have left it, it would have just been left at the apartment he was moving out of. So I bought it off him to help him out money wise, and I'm glad I did, because it's it does come in useful having two different type of workout stations, so I can mix my workouts up. But so all through my house, there's constant reminders of Leroy. Plus, with YouTube and the comments, I get comments every day, and there's always comments on his videos. And it's really cool to see that even though Leroy is no longer with us, physically, it's cool to see that his videos are still reaching people. And some people don't even realize he's passed, because they'll be like, "Oh, good video, keep it up." They leave comments like that, so they don't realize that Leroy has passed. But it's good to see that his influence is still out there and helping shaping hopefully young bodybuilders that want to be natural and want to do the full body workout, which he was a big pusher for. So like I said, I just want to make this video, let you guys see something you probably never seen before, and thank Leroy today on his birthday, and he's still with us in a way. And I appreciate that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. And I want to thank everyone for the support you still give the channel, and I'm still trying to pay. I still owe a little over $5,000 to be able to bury him. So little by little, I'm paying that off. I'm still selling autograph sets for people interested. All the money I take from the profits I get from those autograph sets and donations every month, I apply it to try to pay off, that. His burial. So once I get that paid off, I'll be able to actually put him to rest. But until then, I just want to thank everyone for your support, and God bless.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.